Hello and welcome to Smoking Mac Diesel's production. This is a video on how to make green chili. So all you're going to need is some water, chicken broth, and also some bones like beef bones or pork bones. Beef bones work pretty good. They give an awesome flavor, and they also help to make your soup a little bit more thicker and more brothier, what I think. So now you're going to take some regular all-purpose white flour, and then you're just going to brown it up. Make sure you keep stirring it so it doesn't burn, because you don't want to burn the flour. So then I just transfer that into a mixing bowl, and then from the mixing bowl I'm going to add some cold water. Make sure it's cold so don't clump up. And then next you're going to give it a real good stir, and just keep stirring and stirring until it's nice and smooth. And then all you got to do is just pour that into your chicken broth with your bone pot, and then just stir that in and set your heat to high. Bring it to a boil. So while that's boiling, you're going to get you a nice pork shoulder, and you're going to lop you off a nice big old chunk of that. And then what you want to do is just dice that up, and then take out most of the fat. You don't want your green chili too fatty, so I do leave some fat in there so that way it has a little bit of grease, so that way it browns up real nice. And then after that, just deglaze it. You know, you're gonna brown up your pork dice bits real nice, kind of like what I'm doing right here. And then once it starts turning brown, you're gonna get some more chicken broth, and you're just going to dump that in there, pour it in slowly, and then you're going to deglaze the bottom of your pan. You're going to get all that nice crispies and some of that stuff that's stuck to the bottom of the pan. Well, that's going to give your green chili a really nice flavor. And now it's time for your green chilies. These are green chilies I got from the Pueblo Chili Festival this year, which are mild. And I'm going to put in some garlic salt, put them in my mix or my chopper, and then I'm just going to give it a quick chop. You don't want to go too long on it, so that way it has a nice, chunk pieces. And then I'm going to dump that into my green chili, and then I'm going to mix it all in. Mix it, keep mixing. And then you're going to do a taste test. So add a little bit of garlic salt. I like to use garlic salt. And then don't add too much, because you're going to reduce it down a little bit by a couple inches. You don't want it to be too salty after the water evaporates off of there. So yeah, as you see, I got it on high. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Don't let it stick on the bottom, because it will. And then after you let that sit for a while, boil, you're gonna see that the water's going to evaporate off, and it's going to come up to a consistency a little thicker than what you had first started out with. But just keep boiling and keep stirring until you get to the consistency that you would like. So just keep watching it, and you're going to see that it's going to start thickening up, and it's going to be this nice green, this brown, velvety deliciousness, So as you see right here, this is pure bomb. Look at that green chili. That's what I'm talking about. So once again, this is Smoking Mac Diesel production on how to make green chili. And you know what I always say, let me get a bite.